real question is, where are all the ladies tonight? Because I could use a damsel in distress action, if you know what I mean.
You know, AJ, this role was written for a man of your caliber. Dashing looks, style to spare, and of course, pounds of flesh and gallons of blood. We're in for one hell of a night tonight, my boy.
And now that there's no more interruptions, hello guys, I'm Bernie ZZ. Here with another installment on the Infinite Warfare starting room challenge. So we've done Spaceland, we've done Rave, and now we're doing Shaolin Shuffle. Shaolin Shuffle is going to be interesting as we don't have a whole lot to work with. Obviously we have up and atoms like in pretty much every map, except beasts, so that's going to be fun. But we have the Banshee, we have the Hornet over here, and we have the Kindles. And I'm not joking you, I'm pretty sure that's all we have to work with. There's not a single gun up here. So all we have is those things and the amount of room that this place gives us, which isn't a whole lot. It's a decent amount, but it ain't a whole lot. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna go. I'm hoping that this is gonna be a little easier than Spaceland, but not necessarily Rave. Then again though, the Sasquatches are really annoying on Rave, so this could actually be a lot easier than Rave, but I'm hoping to at least get to Wave 10, or Scene 10, I guess. On Infinite Warfare it's scenes, not waves. But yeah, we're pretty much just gonna be doing this. Yeah. A lot of people have asked me why I've kind of stopped with everything else and just Infinite Warfare. Trust me, I haven't stopped playing those games. One of the main reasons why I haven't been playing Apex or Garden Warfare 2 and doing videos on them is lately there's been quite a big storm that hit and I just couldn't play any multiplayer games. So I could have maybe played Garden Warfare 2, but seeing on how popular my Infinite Warfare videos were, I just decided to, you know, do what you guys wanted to do and do more Infinite Warfare videos, since that seemed to be what the majority of you liked the most out of the three things. So yeah, with Apex I couldn't play because of the storm. It kind of shat on my internet a little bit. So I couldn't really do that. And Garden Warfare 2, just, you know, not a whole lot of people liked it when comparing it, or it wasn't as popular, I should say, as Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, as those videos were that I did. So I've just kind of been doing more of those videos rather than Apex ones. There is another reason. A lot of people on Discord, especially, actually ask me where Azza's been. I could tell you, but I really don't think Azza would like that very much. There is a specific reason why he hasn't been on, but I'm not going to be the one to say anything. If you want to hear why Azza wasn't online, and if he even decides to put it on YouTube, I completely understand if he doesn't want to put it on YouTube. Yeah, it's on his channel. His channel's on the friends section of my channel, which just has a bunch of YouTube channels of you know, my friends. A few of which I don't actually play with on this channel. But that's just mainly because I don't have or don't play the games I play. Specifically, the Retro Knight 25, I am quite featured on his channel. But he plays more computer games rather than console games. And to add on to that, he plays more computer games that aren't playable on console for the most part. So yeah, I still haven't really got a way to video myself on computer or mobile without or with audio. So yeah. So I don't have any videos with him on my channel. I might do at some point if he decides to finally play some console games again, that I actually have at least. But yeah, mainly Azza I play with on my channel. He's pretty well featured on my channel, as I'm sure you guys have realized. Although there still isn't a whole lot of videos where you can actually hear his voice, but we will be doing more of those when possible. Once again, there is a reason why I haven't done any videos with Azza, and whether he wants to say on his channel, that's up to him. I'm not going to say on this channel because it's a very personal reason, and that's all I'm going to say. So, Shaolin Shuffle. Pretty interesting map. Honestly, probably one of my favorites in Infinite Warfare. Then again though, I like pretty much every map to some extent, other than Beast. Beast is just kind of difficult for me, so I haven't really, you know, played a whole lot of Beast. I've played quite a bit of Beast, but I am not as associated with Beast as I am with other maps in Infinite Warfare. So expect attack and Beast to be in the same episode, because that's most likely how it's going to be done, but they're probably going to be really short. So, you know, as long as you're aware of that, then yeah, that video should be pretty interesting. So yeah, I surprisingly got through that wave without getting hit once. That's surprising. But the roller skaters pretty much just are instead of the Sasquatches and clowns in this map. Arguably they're more difficult than the Sasquatches and clowns. Maybe not the Sasquatches, but the clowns at least. They're definitely a whole lot more difficult to kill than the clowns. Mainly because they're just clowns but faster and skinnier. So they have a smaller hitbox, and they also move a lot faster. At least I think they move faster. They might not, but they just feel like they move a whole lot faster. Therefore, they're harder to hit. But yeah, that might just be me. Could be. But yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. I'm kind of... yeah.
Okay. So glad this place.
I forgot I had static shock actually. I only just remembered I had static shock. I could have actually used that. Whoops. Give me those back.
That performance makes me want you to be a better actor.
Thanks, Willard. Didn't ask for your opinion, but you know what. It's good that I got gas grenades. I didn't use gas grenades for some reason, but
It doesn't matter how many you clear out.
yeah. I also just realized that nuke probably kills no zombies. So cool. But yeah, I think Shaolin Shuffle's definitely probably one of the biggest start rooms. It's just got multiple levels to it, which is why it's a little bit difficult. Like Rave has multiple levels, but in the start room, like there's the second level's like this tiny ass platform where you can get the M1 and stuff from. Like it's barely even a room, honestly, until you get the power on and it opens the main door. That's really when it finally actually, the second room's actually finally used a bit. So yeah. Okay. So I already used one up in Adams, that's great. Can I clip? I'll take that.
Coming. And that's what she said.
Oh my god. AJ is definitely my favourite character on this map though, just from his lines. I find most of them pretty funny. Some of them are a bit dry and, you know, past their time, but considering that this map's set in the 70s, like, pretty much all of these maps are set in the past, at least 20 years in the past. Like, you know, you're gonna get that happening, so that's not really that bad, but yeah. So yeah, the attack and beasts survival things will probably only be in one video, especially beast. Beast's gonna take probably like 5 minutes, honestly. All things considered, you don't have a whole lot of room to work with, and since it's only the starting room, I can't even turn on the power. And turning on the power is going to be the biggest part of that, or it's one of the biggest parts of Beast. You want to turn on the power as quickly as possible so that you can get rid of the cryptids. But since we're only doing the starting room challenge, that's actually not going to be allowed. I'm going to physically not be able to, you know, physically not be allowed to turn on the power. Therefore, I'm going to be dealing with crypts in the starter room. So that's probably going to take like 5-10 minutes max, which is fine, especially because attack's also probably not going to take too much longer, because since we can only be in the starting room, we are not allowed to turn, or we're not allowed to open multiple doors, therefore turning the color on, and turning the color on is a very useful thing in attack. And yeah, you need to open 2 doors from one of the 2 openable. I'm probably just realizing that if I'm continuing the sentence, it's going to make more sense. Pretty much, you just... Okay, infinite ammo is actually pretty good. Pick that up. That's actually really good. But yes, you need to open doors, a certain amount of doors in a certain direction from the starting room. It doesn't actually need to be a certain direction, I don't know why I said that, but in a direction, there's 2 doors you can open at the starter room, and you need to open that door and then the next door in whatever direction you pick to turn on the color. And since we're not allowed to purchase doors and go anywhere but the starting room, yeah, we're going to be dealing with black and white for that entire run, which honestly might not be a bad thing, but then the Krogs also, there's going to be no room to avoid the Krogs, I don't actually know what they're called, Krogs, whatever they're called, yeah, they're going to be a little bit of an issue, so, yeah, I'm assuming those 2 runs aren't really going to be all that interesting or long. They're probably all only going to take a few seconds, at a few minutes most. So, yeah, I'm not expecting big things from those 2 maps. So I'll probably compress it into one more video. And after that video, Infinite Warfare wise, I might do either more challenges if you guys want me to do more challenges in each of the maps. Or I could even just try and do the Easter eggs. Or do, you know, guides and whatever, although this game's been out for 6 years, so if you don't know how to do specific stuff, then I'll be surprised to say the least. But yeah, gas grenades was a really good thing for me to get in one of the bags as well, because that's going to be really helpful. Yeah, honestly, I think in terms of how big the starting rooms are, Shaolin's definitely the biggest in my opinion, then Rave, then, actually no, I think Spaceland's a little bigger than Rave, just a little though, like, barely, and then,
Just the kinda
then probably Beast actually, and then Attack's definitely got the smallest starting room, but the problem with Beast is that you deal with cryptids, like I said before, so that's going to be really difficult to deal with in just the starting room. with, like, you get the OSA, but they are the cryptids, like, they're definitely nothing to underestimate. You definitely don't want to underestimate them.
It's a nice place to visit, but
So,
I
yeah.
wouldn't want to live here, if you know what I mean.
Okay. So we are on our last,
Go in tight.
Hold
it.
up and Adams.
Now dolly out.
So that's not good.
Slowly.
Up and Adams.
Continue
I don't think I
bleeding.
need anything to help with the plumbing, if you know what I mean. Tastes better than last night's dessert.
Okay, that's actually kind of funny, that line.
If Lady
Alright.
Luck keeps playing these kind of games, her and I are gonna be going on a date.
Okay, so last up in Adams. This could be bad. We'll see. That Banshee didn't even one shot. Oh yeah, double points, that's what I need. And then that one got a double kill. I'm really confused. Banshee's really weird in this game I mean, it's only in this game, but it's really weird in terms of the damage it deals. It seems to just be completely random half the time, which is kind of annoying. Alright. And that level up just shows how much I actually use the Hornet, and these level ups is just showing how much I use the Hornet and Banshee. That is to say pretty much not at all. I mean, it's a pistol and definitely the worst shotgun in the game. So like, yeah. I don't know what people would expect, but I do not use these two guns. So I guess that's just giving me an opportunity to use them. I don't think I've actually brought this up, surprisingly, but the attachments definitely do help a tremendous deal. So if you've got like the Banshee and the Hornet maxed, like max level, and got all the attachment slots, you're probably most likely going to do better than I am. For the Kiwi reason of some of the attachments are really helpful, specifically ones like the hollow point and the extended mag and stuff like that, as well as, I forgot what it's called, but the thing that reduces recoil on the Hornet would be really good for this challenge. So yeah, obviously if you've got all your guns at max level with the best attachments, you'll probably do better than me on this challenge. Also, feel free to try this challenge yourself, and I don't know if you video it, you could send me it on Discord or wherever you can send PlayStation videos to me on. I don't have a Twitter, so you can't send it to me on Twitter. I might set up a Twitter if people want to send me clips. I could kind of do a reaction thing, actually, if that's what you guys would be into. Kind of react, oh, I'm dead. But reacting to people's zombies clips, or even just any game. It could be any game. It could be Apex. It could be Garden Warfare. You know, like any game I could probably do. It's not good. I can't get that.
Ammo goes a long way.
We're definitely gonna be dying pretty soon. I still have static shock. I don't know why I still haven't used that. I keep forgetting about it when it matters most, which is kind of stupid. Alright. So if I don't forget about it. Okay. That's a good one. That's another pretty good hit. Don't want to hit her though. Okay. Kind of want to train them up and then... Is that an infinite ammo? Oh, that's an infinite grenade. Good enough.
Come get big.
Can I get another one, please? Thank you. Okay. This is good. This is gonna at least get me to the next round, I think. Hopefully. Yeah, okay. So that's going me to next round at least. Scene 12. We might get the what's the names again? Yeah, we will. That might not be good. I'm just gonna throw these down because don't really want to be dealing with them. It's not like it's gonna really help that much anyway though. I might actually make it to the end of this wave, that would be good. I did, alright. Max ammo, not too great, but I'll take it. Not that it matters, I could spend money on ammo all I want. I've got 23,000 points. I still have about 3 or 4 static shocks I can use, probably only 2 or 3. So I've got to be wary of that. Shit. Scene 13. I think that's better than Rave, I'm pretty sure, and it's also better than Spaceland, I know, definitely, because I died at the Brute, and I'm pretty sure the Brute spawned scene 10. So that was still probably the best one out of the ones that I've done currently. Yeah. Right, so if you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe. I will be doing another episode with Azza whenever he decides to, or whenever we can really do another video of Apex. Garden Warfare 2, a lot of people do still want to see the series, so I will eventually get round to doing more episodes of that. The next episode though is going to be facing the Royal Hypnoflower, so I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to actually want to do that. But I will get round to doing it at some point, but since it is the least popular game being played on my channel currently, it probably might take a little bit before I get round to doing it. But yeah, next episode of Infinite Warfare we'll be doing Attack and Beast. And then yeah, I guess I'll do a poll or something on the YouTube channel, or I'll have a whole video discussing my thoughts on what we should do next. Could be just other challenges, it could be, I don't know, we could just do Easter eggs or guides or whatever really. Doesn't really faze me. I definitely have fun playing all 3 of the games I play on my channel. It's just some get kind of repetitive after a while. You kind of need a little bit of a break, specifically Garden Warfare 2 and Apex. But Storm did give me quite a big break from those 2 games. And during then I could only really play Infinite Warfare. So I've had quite a bit of a break, and I'm assuming Azza's had quite a bit of a break from Apex, so we'll definitely get round to doing that. But hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. So,